Hare. Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhare. Gopijana Vallabha Girivaradhare. Yashoda Nandana Rajana Ranjana. Yashoda Nandana Rajana Ranjana. Yashoda Nandana Rajana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihare. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihare. Jaya Vishnupada Param Svrajacharya Shtotar Sata. His Divine Grace Abhay Charana Ravinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki. Jaya Vishnupada Param Svrajacharya Shtotar Sata. His Divine Grace Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki. Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda ki. All glories to assembled devotees Hare Krishna. All glories to assembled devotees Hare Krishna. All glories, all glories, all glories to Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga. All glories to Srila Prabhupada ki. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Ajnanatirandasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chaksharanmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Sadantikam Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Utapadakamalam Sri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parjana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Trishavan Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarabhyasya Kripa Sindhubhyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhya Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nukam karoti vachalam pangam langayate girim yatripatamam mande shigarandhanataranam paramananda madhavam Sri Chaitanyeshwaram. Hare Krishna. Very honored and grateful to be with you today. I neither have any qualification nor do I have any realization except for the order of Madhupati Prabhu. That's why I'm speaking here. That's why I need blessings of all the senior devotees, especially Madhupati Prabhu and Devakinandan Prabhu and other Prabhupada disciples, so that I can speak as your humble servant, whatever little bit I heard in the past. So I seek your blessings. Ayur harati vaipumsam udayan astam chayanasau tasyarde yat kshanonita uttam shloka vartayat. Srimad Bhagavatam says, every sunrise and every sunset, we are one day closer to the last day of our life. But those devotees who have dedicated their lives to propagate the holy name of Krishna, tasyarde yat kshanonita uttama shloka. Krishna is called uttama shloka, means glorified with the topmost poetry. So those devotees who dedicated their lives for the propagation of the holy name of the Lord, the glories of the Supreme Lord Krishna, they are one day closer to attaining Krishna. Time doesn't work on them. So all of you, the noble illustrious souls, despite having busy schedules, you are taking 2 hours of a week to come here. Actually, 168 hours a week, 2 hours is less than 2%. But these 2 hours will come with us. Only these 2 hours will come with us. Nothing will come with us. I'm not so very happy to hear that, but unfortunately that is the reality. How many of us agree? Whatever we do in Krishna's service, that is the only thing that will come with us. Many people in the world, we go to practically bathrooms every day, spend half an hour brushing our teeth, evacuate. And that's what we have been doing ever since we are born. But people don't understand. I am giving half an hour to clean the body, but I have a heart. Why not I spend another half an hour to cleanse my heart? After coming out, let me cleanse my heart by chanting this holy name. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. One day I was telling like this. Every day we are going to bathroom to clean the body. Why not we cleanse the heart for another half an hour? One day one guy raised his hand. He said, I don't go to bathroom and spend half an hour every day. Really? Which place are you from? So one day I went to a bathroom, Brahmacharya Ashram in New Vrindavan. So one devotee was brushing his teeth. He said, before coming to ISKCON, I used to take bath once in a while. I said, what do you mean once in a while? Maybe 6 months and 1 year. Wow. Which country are you from? France. That is when I understood why France is famous for perfumes. How many of you know the number 1 country in the world for perfumes? Paris, France. Why? Why to unnecessarily waste time? Just get up and go to office, but before that, you have not taken bath, that smell and this perfume, it will bring another perfume. So, not like that. When if we dedicate our lives to not half an hour, 10 minutes to start with. If somebody indulges in cleansing this heart, that is the only investment that will come with us. We have been taking bath ever since we are born. But tomorrow we have to take bath. But if we dedicate our lives to, actually if we are not dedicated, at least determine 10 minutes to start with, to cleanse the heart, the way we are cleaning our body, that is the only thing that is going to come with us. So apart from chant, many people don't like chanting of the holy names. For them there is one more. That is a subject matter for today's discussion. Subject matter of today. What is that? Prasad. In ISKCON Sunday feast, unlike here, I have seen it many times, including New Vrindavan. Kirtan, 40 people. As soon as Kirtan is over, people have some renunciation or maybe knowledge, I don't know what it is. Sunday feast lecture, suddenly these 40 people disappear. Sunday feast lecture, 5 people, including the speaker. And lecture for 45 minutes, prasad, 160 people. I don't know, the numbers are little bit different here. So people have a problem chanting, people have a problem listening philosophy. No one has any problem honoring prasad. Do you really agree with this? Many of us might have come to bhakti through this path. What is the path? Prasad. I used to work as a software consultant in a DBS, in a bank, local bank of Singapore, Development Bank of Singapore, DBS Bank. One day I asked my colleague, Ray, where were you yesterday? He said, I went to Hare Krishna mission program. Hey, what is Hare Krishna mission? He did not say Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Kirtan. They give nice prasad. You are also welcome. Oh, really? I'll try this. That is how I started my bhakti. You know, that's why prasad also has another meaning. Mercy. Prasade sarva dukkhanam hanirashyopajayate. So what prasad does? It will mitigate all the miseries. And we all agree, after eating gulab jamun, rabdi, sandesh, it will put all the miseries away. Right? I don't know how many of you have Chaitanya Charitamrita in your home. Some. I encourage you to read. Chaitanya Charitamrita is nothing but devotees coming, jumping up and down, dancing, and after that eating prasad, with cracking jokes sometimes. So, we don't have any problem with eating prasad. That is how Raghunath Das Goswami mercy started. Raghunath Das Goswami, so we have 3 deities. Sambandha, Abhideya, Prayojana. Sambandha Jnana. So one day you come to temple, ISKCON, Central Jersey. You know, once you join ISKCON, your language changes. Prabhu, you are not this body. One time one preacher told me, I have been preaching past 30 years. You are not this body. But recently, I had I got my tooth extracted. After that, I had a realization. I said, what is that? I am this body. So much pain. So, but Sambandha Jnana means I am not this body. I am a spirit soul, part and parcel of Krishna. So we have a deity. It is Radha Madan Mohan. So this deity, if we worship, it uses Sambandha Jnana. And the personality, if we take shelter of him, it is Sanatana Goswami. If we pray to him, and if we, under his shelter and guidance, if we pray to Madan Mohanji, we will understand that we are not this temporary metal body, we are a spirit soul. Number 8. What is number 8? Turn it like this. If you turn number 8 like this, what happens? Infinity. We are stuck in the cycle of birth and death. Infinity. Cat body, dog body, demigod body. But one time, we attain this rare human form. There, our good fortune opens up when we meet a devotee, when we meet devotees. Jayatava Sarata Pangar, Mamanda Matergati, Matsarvasapadam Vajo Radha Madan Mohano. Pangor, physically handicapped. We don't have any qualification. Stuck in the cycle of birth and death. But if we take shelter of Madan Mohanji and pray sincerely, I'm honest with you, our life will change. America, 50% of people have mental problems. I have only one sentence for them. How many of you want to know? If you keep this one point in your mind, whenever you are spiritually or materially down, you will be spiritually up, materially up also. You want to know that one sentence? What is the temperature today? 90 degrees. When sun comes, the entire universe is illuminated. Sirs and Matajis, we are all as powerful as sun. As a spirit soul, we are powerful. There is no room for depression. We identify with the temporary body. Somebody purchases, yesterday I purchased Toyota Camry. Your friend says, yesterday I purchased BMW. Abba, pain here. No. We are as powerful as sun. The way sun comes and illuminates the whole universe, as a spirit soul, we are that much powerful. So, because we are identifying with this temporary body, I have a small job, I have this, that. In other words, we negatively hypnotize ourselves and make our life miserable. No, we are as powerful as sun. To realize that one point, to take shelter of Madan Mohanji under the guidance and shelter of Sanatana Goswami. Then is Rupa Goswami. How do I realize? Abhideya process. I understood theoretically. How do I physically realize that? You need a practice, sadhana. Devyad Vrindaranya, Kalpadrumadav, Srimad Ratnagar Simhasanastav, Srimad Radha, Srila Govinda Devo, Prashtalabhi Savyamano Smarami. Radha Govinda Dev Ji reveals, that process, Abhideya. The Acharya for Abhideya process is Rupa Goswami. So everyone, we are in this process. We come to temple every week. You go to office. Is there anybody here going to office because you love your work? Nobody. Imagine month end comes and management calls everybody. What? We are giving you a big feast. Thank you very much for your service. What do you mean? So we are accepting your services, means no salary. We are giving you a big feast. Will you go to office next day? Nobody will go. So what is the end result, end goal? Prayojana. So when you come to Sunday feast every day, as every week, when you chant your rounds, eat only prasad, serve the devotees in the mood of servant, we expect a prayojana. The goal, the result. What is that? Sriman Rasarasarambi Vamsi Vadatadastita Karshan Venur Swaner Gopi Gopinada Sriyestuna. When we follow the process, Abhideya, of coming to the temple, chanting the holy name, rendering service to devotees, one day we realize We are not the spirit soul. We are not this body, but a spirit soul, part and parcel of Krishna. And what happens? We go back to spiritual world. We come to know our Swarupa. That is self-realization. When we attain that, we go back to Krishna in the spiritual world and render service to Krishna in our spiritual form. The Acharya for that is Raghunath Das Goswami. The date is Radha Gopinathji. So Raghunath Das Goswami, I take this opportunity to share this story. Hiranya Majumdar and Govardhan Majumdar. Raghunath Das Goswami was the lone son of Govardhan Majumdar. You really want to know their income? Uncle is Hiranya, father is Govardhan, the lone son. As the tax collectors for the Muslim king, they would collect 2 million, not dollars, gold coins. What is that? 2 million gold coins they would collect as the tax collectors. Give the king, Muslim king, 1200, they would give 1200, 1.2 million gold coins they will give. They will pay to the king. They will keep 800,000 gold coins. How many? That is Raghunath Das Goswami parents, father and uncle income, annual income, not rupees. 500 years ago, if you put 5 pice, Gaur Kishore Das Babaji Maharaj says, Bhakti is very cheap. 3 plus 3. Bhakti is 6 annas. 6 pice. 2 annas. 1 anna. 3 pice is nectar of devotion. 3 pice is nectar of instruction. You buy these 2 books and read it, you will get bhakti. This is 150 years ago. But Raghunath Das Goswami's parents' income 500 years ago is 800,000 gold coins. His priest was Yadunandanacharya, family priest. And Raghunath Das Goswami, Bhakta Raghunath, actually a movie came in South India on his name. So, you need to have the association. Bhakta Raghunath, the fortune opened when he had started having the association of Yadunandanacharya. Prasangam ajaram pasam atmano kavayo vidu sayeva sadhu sukruta mokshadvaram apavritam. Prabhupada says, if you have the association of a person who is addicted to BD, cigarette, because of the low levels of nicotine, after 1 hour, 2 hours, where is my cigarette? Where is my cigarette? Somebody addicted to alcohol, where is my alcohol? Where is my alcohol? Likewise, if you are addicted to the devotees, Sayeva Sadhu Sukruta, that addiction will lead to hellish planets. This addiction of having addiction to devotees. Sunday is coming, let me meet devotees. Let me meet this Mataji, this Prabhu. If you have that addiction of devotees, what happens? Sayeva sadhu sukrita. The doors for liberation. Mokshadvaram apavritam. The doors for liberation, they are open. So, Raghunath Das Goswami was trained by Yadunandanacharya. One day Haridas Thakur came. Haridas Thakur would chant every day. How many rounds? 192 rounds. How long will it take? Haridas Thakur would not eat without chanting these rounds every day. Gauranga Prabhu came, before coming here, he came to our place. One doctor, Gauranga Prabhu gave a big lecture. And that guy came, very inspired. Prabhuji, thank you very much. I'll chant after listening to your lecture. I'm very inspired to chant. Hare Krishna mantra. How many will chant? 4. Wow, 4 rounds. No, 4 mantras. How many? 4 mantras. I'm a busy surgeon. So after 1 year he came. Prabhuji increased. How many? 8. 8 rounds, 8 mantras. Kali guys. So one day he said, there were 500 people. Lecture was over. He came forward and said, Prabhuji, I have increased. How many? 64. Everyone is thinking this guy is a surgeon, chanting 64 rounds. Gauranga Prabhu also did not reveal. He knew the truth. How many, what he is chanting? 64 mantras. Means how many? It is not, it is little more than half, of course. You know. So, Raghunath Das goes, sorry, what is that? Haridas Thakur would chant 192 rounds. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada says, when he is that much determined, he should be determined to chant your minimum 16 rounds. And after he got the blessings from Haridas Thakur, with all this income, though he was born with a silver spoon, he was changed. Prabhupada came to America on a broken ship, Jaladuta. But Prabhupada came to Detroit in 1968. And Prabhupada came to Detroit. Those days, Lincoln Continental car was released. And Alfred Ford, great grandson of Henry Ford, he came to airport with this car. And he was the chauffeur. Prabhupada told, this is renunciation. Ambarish Prabhu said, I was born with a silver spoon, but I was never satisfied. There is some shallowness in my heart. I was born with a silver spoon. I had everything what whole world is looking for. Actually, in Detroit, there is a place called Dearborn. Dearborn. Anybody heard this name, Dearborn? It's a place actually in Detroit. So, I think one of the grandsons of Henry Ford was born. They made it, deer was born, that's why it's called Dearborn. So that much famous Henry Ford was. So my point is, with all this affluence and opulence, Ambarish Prabhu was never, he was happy, but always some shallowness. But when he met Prabhupada, he said, that thing is also gone. And fully satisfied. Now, in his last lap of life, he is building TVP, this Temple of Vedic Planetarium. Why? When the soul enjoys, that is the real happiness. When the body or mind enjoys, it is only temporary and illusory. If you want, I can prove. How many of you want me to prove? Material pleasures are illusory. It appears it is there, but it is not there. How many of you want me to prove? Only one person, so I will not prove. Raise your hand, then I will prove. Material pleasures are illusory. It appears it is there, but it is not there. Should I prove or not? Last time I am asking. Thank you. How many of us like gulab jamun very much? Or rasgulla, some sweets. You really enjoy, right? Listen this example. It happens. Many times I told, but I love it. You are in your college studying. When you become 50, sometimes there is no hunger, even if gulab jamun is there. When you are 20, everybody enjoys. So, you are in the college. One day you are very hungry. You went to canteen. You ordered 10 gulab jamuns. Samosa also. You made a plate, about to eat. Your friend comes. अरे आप इधर है क्या? आपके लिए ढूंढ रहा हूँ. अभी रिजल्ट आया. We all passed, you only failed. Just no result came. We all passed, you only failed. Oh, you're eating? Eat. We all passed, you only failed. You'll take the gulab jamun, put it in the mouth. No taste. If we had told we all failed, probably there is some taste. But because you all passed, you only failed. How many of you agree? Why? If gulab jamun is so pleasurable, why can't you enjoy? Mind is disturbed. Fully disturbed. Many people are not agreeing. One gentleman went to a prostitute to enjoy. Knocked the door. He could hear the footsteps. She is opening the door. Cell phone message came. Father, hey, where are you? Father, what happened? Mother had a heart attack, just now died in the hospital. Wherever you are, come back. She opened the door. How many of you think he can enjoy? Mind is disturbed. So material pleasures appears they are there, but they are illusory. But now you will take prasad. Of course, it is prasad. Whenever we have to enjoy, Krishna keeps that mind. Krishna keeps that mind calm. Then we'll enjoy. When Krishna doesn't want us, not Krishna, nature, even if the object is there, he'll make us disturbed. We cannot enjoy that object. That's why that pleasure is illusory. Coming back, Raghunath, with all these things, he wanted to run away from home. Mahaprabhu or Bhaktaganera Vairagya Pradhan. Mahaprabhu gives that real asceticism, renunciation. People from all the Christians from all over the world, they go to Assisi to see this one room where Saint Francis, he wanted to run away. He got that calling of God to dedicate his life for the mission of Jesus Christ. He wanted to run away, but his father was a big grocer. He confined him in this room. But that calling was so loud, Saint Francis ran away. In the similar way, Raghunath Das Goswami, that calling was so loud. He wanted to run away, but his father employed so many guards. Whenever he would run away, they would catch him and bring him home. Many devotees, I encourage you to visit the home of Raghunath Das Goswami, where he was confined, but the pleasure of the love of the soul was so high. Eventually he did. If he just remained a billionaire, we all would not have assembled to discuss him, because he attained the crest jewel of life, the ultimate treasure of the life, love of God. He became the Prayojan Acharya. Today we are all sitting to discuss that. One day his mother asked his father, we have everything what the whole world is looking for. His wife is like a celestial beauty. Why Raghunath wants to run away? His father said, we are trying all these things, but he got the mercy of Lord Chaitanya. He will not stay for long. This is the introduction. Now the today's story. Why he could not run away? He did not have the mercy of devotees. One day, Nityananda Prabhu came. Sankarshana karana toi sai. Sankarshana karana toi sai. Garbodha sai chapayobdhi sai. Seshascha yashyam sakalasa nitya. Nanda kya ramam sharanam mamastu. Nityananda ramam sharanam mamastu. That very strict personality, Balramji, who punished Ramaharshana Sutta for having violated the etiquette, put the same blade of grass in his mouth, falling at each and every one of us, falling at our feet, chant one round. One mantra, you'll cleanse your heart, you'll go back to Godhead in this lifetime. That Nityananda Prabhu came to Panihati, and Raghav Pandit conveyed that message, and Raghunath went to see him. So Raghav Pandit and all the Dwadasa Gopals, they all came with Nityananda Prabhu, his entourage. Gauridas Pandit, all the Dwadasa Gopals. And Raghav Pandit introduced as Raghunath Das Goswami was offering obeisances. This is Raghunath, Nityananda Prabhu offering obeisances. Nityananda Prabhu is always very humorous and said, call him. But out of his natural humility, Raghunath Das Goswami did not go forward. Nityananda Prabhu forced. He went and grabbed him and placed his feet on his head and blessed him. You're a thief, you're a thief. So, Raghav Pandit told him, you want the mercy? Please the devotees, please Nityananda Prabhu. So Nityananda Prabhu knew what is in his heart. How easy it is to please the devotees. But how easy it is to displease the devotees also. If you please devotees, spiritual life means collecting blessings. You offer obeisances. You please a devotee, you are collecting a blessing. Collect a blessing. Ravana, empowered with yoga, but because he displeased the devotees, he was ruined. So let us see how Raghunath Das Goswami pleased, how Raghunath pleased the devotees, which in turn made him Raghunath Das Goswami. If I'm talking to myself, it is very easy to speak when somebody is listening, but very difficult to apply. What is very good for ISKCON today or in future? I'm trying, but I'm failing, but I'm trying. But if you try, if you become successful in trying, definitely you'll become successful. What works in ISKCON? Kali Yuga means quarrel and hypocrisy. Small things, quarrel. They did not announce my name, quarrel. I was not invited, quarrel. This service was not given to me, quarrel. Disagreement. No. What works? Dasanu das. Servant of servant. Prabhu, I am your servant. I am your servant. Vedic culture was so great. Today morning I went to somebody's home. The boy was 8-year-old. He came from nowhere and said, hey, how are you? Bye. But what is Vedic culture? Namaste. Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj says, if you really know the meaning of namaste, you will never offer namaste to anybody. You want to know what is the meaning of namaste? Namaste, na mama te, whatever I have is yours. I am your servant. Other person says, really? Everything put it in my pocket. No, Vedic culture is so great. That person says, no. Namaste, whatever I have is yours. That is one meaning. Another meaning is, actually I am offering namaskar to Paramatma in your heart. To you and the Paramatma in your heart. That person says, to you as your servant, I am also servant of the Paramatma in your heart. Will anybody offer tomorrow in the temple namaste? We'll say namaste to me. Whatever I have is mine. So, Raghunath Das Goswami, what he did? Very easy to please devotees. Nityananda Prabhu's order, please devotees. He went, acquired 8 pots, big pots, purchased chipped rice, purchased condensed milk, bananas, camphor, and yogurt, dahi. and employed 20 men. Employed 20 men to mix this champa kala. Any Bengali or Orissa people? You know this banana? Champa kala bananas. You know? So they mixed the camphor, bananas, and some pots, big pots, yogurt, some part with chipped rice, another part, condensed milk and chipped rice. And they offered it to Krishna. And Raghunath Das Goswami acquired so many small pots, earthen pots. And whole village came to know. Whole village came to know there is a prasadam distribution going on. And people started coming, joining. So they offered to Krishna and they started giving everybody 2 pots. One pot, chipped rice with yogurt. Another pot, chipped rice with condensed milk. And more people started hearing this, started coming. This is how Prabhupada captured people. The first Hare Krishnas in 2nd Avenue. Prabhupada would make a jar of gulab jamuns and he would keep. How many of you have been to 2nd Avenue? 26 2nd Avenue. I'm sure you all must have been. At the entrance, Prabhupada would keep a jar of gulab jamuns. These hippies would come. And Prabhupada would feed them very nicely, listen to the lecture. They would sleep there. But the next day, I need drugs. I have to go. They would come, they would wear their shoes. But on the top, there is a jar of gulab jamun. I'll wear shoes later. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The prasad is powerful. Made from the hands of pure devotee, offered it to Krishna. Some feeling from inside. I'll go tomorrow. He'll remove the shoes, he'll go inside. That is how Prabhupada retained them for a few months. And then they became pure devotees. So, everyone started coming and he was giving these pots. Everyone was getting 2 pots. The place was full. Then what happened? They started sitting on the banks of Ganga. And that was also full. They started sitting in the water with these pots. Prabhupada gave an easy formula for all of us. No need to discuss big philosophy. Simple. Eat prasad, jump and dance. One reporter asked Prabhupada, what is Hare Krishna? Chanting, dancing, fasting and feasting. Prabhupada dropped fasting because Americans cannot do. He said, dancing, jump and dance. You become hungry. Go and eat prasad. What is difficulty? By the way, how many of us like dancing and feasting without fasting? Thank you. That's why you're all here. So, everyone was given this pot. They were relishing prasad. Talking Krishna. Discussing Krishna. Then he went to Nityananda Prabhu, gave 4 pots of prasad. Nityananda Prabhu, effulgent like sun, sat in deep meditation, invited Lord Chaitanya. And Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared. Nobody could see him except the advanced devotees. And Nityananda Prabhu took a morsel and pushed in the mouth of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took a portion of prasad and pushed in the mouth of Nityananda Prabhu. That's why bhakti means kevala ananda kanda. It's only nectar. Very easy, simple. Sushukam kartum avyayam. Bhakti is so simple. Then devotees, people who are watching, they were not understanding. Nityananda Prabhu is doing. but the prasad is disappearing. Then they both got up. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started walking around, seeing devotees eating prasad. Raghav Pandit came. Prasad, I have made so much. Nityananda Prabhu said, I'll take prasad in the evening in your home. It is said, Raghav Pandit home, Radharani would personally come and cook. But Nityananda Prabhu said, no, I'm very happy to be with devotees sitting on the bank of Ganga eating this prasad. And in the evening, Nityananda Prabhu went to Raghav Pandit's home. And they all did kirtan. Devotees were ecstatic, jumping up and down dancing. Then Nityananda Prabhu ate prasad of Raghav Pandit. And I want to tell this point. There Raghunath came. He went to Nityananda Prabhu treasurer and gave 100,000 gold coins and 8 tulas of gold. And he gave it to him and said, don't mention my name. Use this for his expenses. Then he came to Raghav Pandit. See Raghunath's humility. He gave another 100,000 gold coins to Raghav Pandit and said, give it to all the devotees visiting. You know how advanced they are. Somebody 2, somebody 4, somebody 8, somebody 10, 15, 20 you give them. Don't tell my name. And he also gave 2 tulas of gold. Sometimes when people give donations, they want, actually one Hindu temple they told me in Detroit, they give $1,000 but they control the rest of the life. Temple management. Very difficult. Then I want to tell him to read Paniyati, this Chiradahi festival and Raghunath Das Goswami behavior. Raghunath Das Goswami doesn't want anyone to know that he gave not rupees, gold coins. But he doesn't want to give. He is thinking, if Raghav Pandit, if you give, they will get more benefit. I will get more benefit. Don't tell my name. I have 7 minutes. That is the mentality. Krishna consciousness is simple, not easy. What is that? Krishna consciousness is simple, not easy. As soon as this thing happened, Nityananda Prabhu blessed him. Very soon, all the obstacles that you are facing, you will break them. You will go to Jagannath Puri. Your desire to stay with Lord Chaitanya will be fulfilled. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will entrust you in the care of, will put you in the care of Sarup Damodar Goswami. Exactly what happened. That thing happened. I am cutting the story short because I can tell other 2-3 stories. Should I continue? I think everybody is hungry. For sure they are hungry. Say loud Hari Bol. Thank you. So Raghunath Das Goswami ran away. Out of 12 days, he ate only 3 days. I'm cutting it short. And as soon as he reached, he got the remnants of Lord Chaitanya from Sarup Damodar Goswami. And he became an associate of Lord Chaitanya. How was this possible? He got the blessings of devotees. This congregation will multiply into 10-fold. Or any ISKCON congregation. If we have this mentality. Unfortunately, I don't have. Trying to cultivate. One day probably by Prabhupada mercy and all of your mercy I will cultivate it. So he reached and he became the associate of Lord Chaitanya, but he was under the care of Sarup Damodar Goswami. One day he went to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and asked, have you joined full time? But I don't know the duties of sadhu. But Lord Chaitanya, who wrote Sikshastakam, he said, you know what he said? I also don't know. Sarudhavadra Goswami knows better. But anyway, you're asking, I'll try to answer. Don't dress nicely. Don't eat nicely. He has already become a sadhu, renunciate. Don't dress nicely. Don't eat nicely. But in Vrindavan, render service to Radha and Krishna in Vrindavan in the mind. That is his instruction. Is it easy? No. Bhakti is simple, not easy. So Raghunath Das Goswami, initially, whatever the money his father was sending, he would organize feasts. Then later, one day Lord Chaitanya asked Sarudhamar Goswami, what is Raghunath doing? No, he stopped taking money from his father. He stands at the Simhadwara gate of Jagannath temple and he started begging. Wow. Then a few months, 1-2 months later, he asked again, what is Raghunath doing now? When he heard he is begging, Lord Chaitanya said, that is very good. But 1 month later, he asked, what is Raghunath doing? Is he still begging? No, he stopped. Why? When he is standing at the Simhadwara gate begging, he felt he is like a prostitute. This pilgrim is coming, he'll give me food, money. Oh, he's not giving. This pilgrim is coming, he'll give me money. That's the mentality of a prostitute. Then how is Raghunath maintaining himself nowadays? Listen carefully. Every day so much prasad is offered to Jagannath, so much bhoga is offered to Jagannath Swami. And that is sold to shopkeepers. That is given to shopkeepers. Shopkeepers will sell the prasad. Whatever is left over end of the day, they throw it, I think at the south gate, one of the gates. The Kalinga cows will come and feast the leftover prasad. Then what happens? Every day they come and throw there. The cows will feast. Then later, the flies will feast. And after some time, this starts decomposing, this prasad starts decomposing. Cows will not eat that prasad. Raghunath goes in the night. He picks it up. He washes it, that upper layer, and eats only that. Why he doesn't do that in the daytime? If he does that in the daytime, he'll become famous. He considers that fame as a donkey urine. Fame of this world. He doesn't want to be known as a saint who eats an abundant rotten prasad. So scared of being famous, he goes in the night, dead of the night, he picks up and eats it. Lord Chaitanya one day went. Raghunath brought that. Raghunath Das Goswami brought it. About to eat. Lord Chaitanya grabbed and ate. Raghunath, after coming to Jagannath Puri, I have been eating the cakes, Sandesh, Rasgulla, Gulab Jamun, Peda, all these cakes offered to Jagannath Swami. But I never tasted this much tasty prasad. Raghunath Das Goswami was telling, my Lord, no, this is not fit for you. One lecture Prabhupada said, if we imitate that, we'll die on the same day. Why? We don't have that much faith in prasad. If we imitate Raghunath Das Goswami, same day we'll die. Lord Chaitanya is tasting the renunciation of Raghunath Das Goswami. Lord Chaitanya lived in Jagannath Puri for 24 years. Went to Tota Gopinath and it disappeared entering into the Tota Gopinath deity. Raghunath Das Goswami went to Vrindavan with only one intention. He could not bear that separation. Why? Lord Chaitanya left the planet, left the world. Sarubdhamar Goswami also left the world. He went to Vrindavan with one intention of climbing Govardhan, jump from Govardhan and commit suicide and end the life. He could not bear that separation. Went to Rupa Goswami and Sanatana Goswami, sought the blessings. I cannot live bearing separation. Give me permission. I'll end my life. No, you are the only one who witnessed the pastimes of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We don't give permission. Conduct the lectures. So Raghunath Das Goswami, sitting on the bank of Radhakund, morning and evening, he would take lectures. One of the audience was Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, who made notes from that and wrote this book, illustrious book, will be famous for the next 10,000 years as Chaitanya Charitamrita. Raghunath Das Goswami would not eat, living on the bank of Radhakund. Again, again being scared for this fame, he would drink a cup of buttermilk once in a week, few spoonfuls. One day, Sanatana Goswami got a message. Raghunath Das Goswami is having a severe stomach pain. And he sent a doctor. Doctor felt the pulse and he said, this Babaji Radha Shyam Sundar Jainath Balya Sudramaya and Gaurnita Ki. Should I finish this? Okay, thank you. So the doctor felt the pulse and said, this Babaji Maharaj ate too much sweet rice. Sweet rice bahut kha liya. That has caused indigestion. And all the disciples and followers laughed. He does not drink even this much of buttermilk once a week. You are telling he has overeaten sweet rice. This Kaviraj, doctor said, my diagnosis is never wrong. Then it's a mystery. Raghunath Das Goswami as a Manjari, while chanting his Hare Krishna mantra, offered, he cooked sweet rice. It is all in the mind only while chanting. Gave that pot of sweet rice to Radharani, who in turn offered it to Krishna. Gopinath Krishna ate that sweet rice, gave it to Radharani. Radharani gave that sweet rice. It is very tasty, you also taste. So Raghunath Das Goswami in his Manjari form ate that in his meditation, not live. But in the meditation he ate that sweet rice that became so vivid that has manifested as a stomach pain. Raghunath Das Goswami ki. Should I tell one more story or end it here? I think we should end it here. 7:30 time is over. So, if you go to Bank of Radhakund, Raghunath Das Goswami sitting in deep meditation and two tigers, and Krishna comes to protect. That picture is there even today. And another wall, while chanting, totally forgot, came out, oblivious to the surroundings and oblivious to what's happening outside. Summer, midsummer, blazing hot. This is, Govardhan is the hottest residential area in the world. Radharani came and covered with her achal, veil. Covered Raghunath Das Goswami, protected him from the sun. That picture is also there. These two are the wonderful pastimes. But how he did it? Srila Prabhupada, that is our treasure. Our acharyas are very, they're all manjaris. Up to actually Saraswati Thakur. So, if we are sincere, Prabhupada made the process very simple. Raghunath Das Goswami would chant 128 rounds. We don't need to do that many. Chant 16 rounds. Raghunath Das Goswami would offer obeisances to 3,000 Vaishnavas a day. Wow. He never said, I am a Prayojanacharya. Servant of servant. Srila Prabhupada came and brought this nectar to the West with a very little price. Chant sincerely, eat prasad, serve the mission in the mood of servant. You'll go back to Godhead this lifetime. Anyway, bhakti is, higher than highest thing. But if we continue this, we'll have the mercy. We don't need to wait till the end of the life. We'll attain the perfection of life in this life, not after death. That is Srila Prabhupada's mercy contribution to the society. But small baby steps. Today I'm chanting 4, let me reach 8. Then in 1 month, let me reach 16. Then let me take first initiation, second initiation. So these are all small. The way we have career goals, we should also have spiritual goals. This is the only thing that will come with us. You all have bank balance. 50 years later, that will be there. But you won't be there. How many of us agree? But every time you come to temple, attend Sunday feast, and listen Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, eat prasad, chant the holy name. Every day your few rounds you do. That's a bank balance. That will come with us. Swalpam apyashya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayata. Thank you very much. If I have spoken anything wrong, please do excuse me as your humble servant. But very grateful for your patient audience. Hare Krishna. Thank you. Hare Krishna. That's it. Oh, any question or comment? Madhupati Prabhu is telling. Anyone has any question or comment? Thank you very much. We'll go to the important part of our program now. Prasad. Ariva. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.